Morning, welcome to lineup card management. We're going to do a little pantomime for you. Ed is going to be the coach. I'm going to be the plate umpire. I hope your plate meeting sounds something like this. Thank you, Coach. You have the same lineup card I do. Coach, I see you're playing 10 here. Number 19 is the flex. Number 10 is the DP. The pitcher is number 4, the catcher is number 18, and I see 6 subs. Would you take one more look at that, make sure that's correct?
Correct.
Thank you, Coach. That's official. Okay, does that sound like your plate meeting? Okay, let's check through the 5 essentials of what happened in a plate meeting. ASA, we have to have first and last names of all the players and the substitutes, right? Okay? And your lineup actually is in error. The second, in the number 2 slot, that's Betty Ben Gay. The last name is incorrect. So would you strike that? Betts, it becomes Ben Gay, B-E-N-G-A-Y. Did you hear me ask about the pitcher and the catcher? Did I say who the pitcher and catcher were, and he confirmed that? I did. I did. You should have heard it. Okay, I'll speak louder next time. And 9 or 10 players, right? We're playing with flex DP here, right? There are 10 in the starting lineup. Okay, that means that one of the first 9 has to be labeled as DP. The 10th, hey, if it's the 10th, it's the flex, right? So we don't have to do anything special there. You heard me say, Coach, take one more look at this and make sure this is what you want to do, and then you hand the card back to them after you've explained what you see, and they've confirmed it. And then these magic words, that's official. At this point, if Coach Ed wants to make a change, can he make a change?
Sure.
But
Substitution.
it's a substitution. Okay, so with that in mind, it's a little warm-up act. Ed's going to get you warmed up. I'm going to see if I can make your head explode, and then Fred will come back to sweep up any of the pieces.
All right, I'm going to cover courtesy runners. My part is I'm the coach, you're now umpire. The whole room is umpire. All right. There's your lineup, correct? No, Ben Gay is in the number 2 position. Number 2 batting order, okay? Everybody's got that straight on their lineup? All right, here we go. I would like to put number 8 to courtesy run for the pitcher. Right. What I need from you is you going to allow it or disallow it.
Remember, consensus in the group before you speak out.
All right. We got consensus here, and your answer is?
Allow.
Allow. So you're going to let me do that? Yeah. All right. Everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Who can courtesy run? Somebody want to answer that for me?
Any substitute that hasn't entered the game.
Yeah, I like that. Any substitute who has not participated in the game, right? All right. Yeah, gee, that's what it says. All right. Make sure to note who they ran for and inning on the lineup card. Now, how are you going to do that? Well, we're going to use a notation system that Hal uses in college, and you can try it. If you like it, use it. If you have some other way, we're not going to make you change. But Hal in college puts 1C1. First inning, courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 1. So, a little better, you can see it a little clearer now. 1C1. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now I would like number 7 to be my catcher in the next inning. And I'm just telling you, she's on base now, so I want her to be my catcher next inning. And I would like to put number 20 into courtesy runner for her.
Talking yourselves. I need a consensus.
Now, what did you say? What did you say? Number 7 is on the base.
Number 7 walked, and I'm the coach. I'm coming to tell you that I want to put number 20 in to courtesy run for number 7. Okay? Okay. Their answer for this group was they're not allowing me to do that because number 7 was not listed as a catcher. Is that correct?
You're not allowing courtesy.
So I can't. You tell me I can't get a courtesy runner?
Substitution. Right.
Okay. What is the rule for the first top of the first? What is the rule on courtesy runners for the top of the first inning? For the catcher's pitcher. What is it? They are the people of record, right? Thereafter, what are they? They're the people who physically occupied that position, right? Okay? First inning only is people of record.
And now do you understand why we asked that question at the lineup meeting? Is this your pitcher? Is this your catcher? It's exactly for this situation.
Okay? So that one you didn't allow me to do, so I guess you won't put it on the lineup. All right. All right. Now we're still on top of the first. I want number 8 to courtesy run for my catcher. Okay, that group right there. No. Why? Why not? He's already ran for the pitcher, right? You can't run for that again. Correct? Everybody agree with that? All right, good. Amazing. It says the same thing there. Okay. I'm still on the top of the first. I'd like to put number 5 to courtesy run for the catcher, number 18. Back group by Fred. They say yes, I can do that. Everybody agree? All right. Thank you.
See the notation we use now?
Okay. Al just pointed out the notation. Okay, we got first catcher, first inning. Still in that first inning. All right. Number 2. I'd like to put number 2 in for number 6. Fourth group. Yes?
Ron says yes.
Ron says yes. Okay. Everybody agree? All right. Make the change on your lineup. Okay.
This will be a different notation.
Okay. Now we're going to show you how Al does it. Okay. Number 2 is going in for number 6, correct? So circle 2 and put the 2 up there. This will all make sense as we get through the whole lineup. All right, still there. It's been a long inning. Number 8. I want to put number 8 for 14. Why you all had these kind of games?
Guess who's officiating this game right now? Mr. Ed.
I'm the coach. These are my officiators. All right.
I think you should call him this group.
That group back, okay. I like that group there. What do you got?
Where's number 8 at? Number 8 on base?
She got walked in long ago.
Oh, she came in long. Yeah, she came in a long time ago. We're still in that first inning. Okay? So what's your answer?
Yes.
I can do it? Does everybody agree?
I said no.
No, sure.
Oops. We got some.
Not in the first.
Wait a minute. I got no's here.
Sure he wasn't on the
Okay,
field.
show of hands. How many say yes?
Let me say yes.
How many say no? Al, you don't count.
Oh, so, you've been telling me that for years, Ed.
The answer is no.
It was already a courtesy.
What do you mean?
gave that
Somebody
either.
tell me why you said no.
There's already been a courtesy run once, you can't substitute the same player in the first one.
In the same, you cannot be a courtesy. What you're trying to say, right, is you cannot be a courtesy runner and be a substitute in the same half inning. Is that correct? Okay. You cannot be a courtesy runner and a sub in the same half inning. Okay. All right. Good job. Oh, we don't have consensus? Who?
Now we do.
Well,
He is the first half. And the same.
first half inning.
Do you see why we record?
Here it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Do you see why we record the inning number for the courtesy runner now? That 1C1? Yeah.
Okay. Any exceptions to this? Got a hand right here.
If there's an injury,
Okay.
to, I guess she can be sub, she can be used as a substitute.
Okay. What if I still got number 20 available?
Providing you, as long as you don't have, yeah, if she was the only substitute left, only substitute.
All right. You cannot have any substitutes left before you can put her in. All right. Good job. And for that, we'll turn it over to Hal.
And we're going to start slowly and try and make your head explode. Fred. So we saw for courtesy runner, right? Once you've run for the pitcher, you can't run for the catcher, and vice versa, right? And you can't be a sub in the same half inning. Okay, cool.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so this should be our lineup card right now, up to date. Let's give this a shot. Top of the second inning. Woohoo! We've made it to the second inning. Blue, number 19, running for 10. Talk amongst yourselves. Are you going to allow this?
Running for or substituting?
Running for 10. Yes or no? Yes. Holly, what's your group? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah, no, I didn't say courtesy. I just said I just want blue. I want 19 to run for 10. Yep. Okay, so the answer here is yes. Thank you. That's perfectly legal. What we've done is the flex is now playing for the DP. Number 19 is running for number 10, so flex can run for DP. At that point, number 10 has left the game, haven't they? Yes, they've left the game. So 10 is out of the game, and now we've gone from 10 to 9. We're playing with 9. Let's see how we notate that. The way I notate that is I just put an X beside the DP. That tells me that the flex is now in that position in the batting order. Well, I mean, X is tied to the Twins. X only works with flex and DP. Okay, so here's it. This is perfectly legal. Flex is now running for DP. Okay, bottom of the second inning. Blue, re-enter number 10. In the back, you guys okay with this? Re-enter 10, we good? Anyone gonna disallow re-entering 10?
No.
Right? Okay, so thank you. The DP has re-entered, and we've gone from 9 to 10. That's pretty cool, right? So the way I notate that is I circle the X to show that this is no longer active, and I circle the name of the DP to tell me that she's back in the game. How many times can you re-enter in a game? So she just did it, right? Question. Was the flex ever out of the game? So this wasn't any sort of substitution for her. Right. She could do this. She could do this every inning, right, Buck? The third inning. Number 19 batting for number 21. Excuse me, make sure the group agrees with you there. Greg, I know you're really good at this. Daniel looks skeptical. David, how are you guys feeling? You gonna allow this?
No.
Well, gosh, you just let me use 19 to run for 10. Why don't I use 19 to bat for 21?
Can't mess with the integrity of life.
So is anyone going to allow this to happen?
No.
Okay, fair enough. So the only person the flex can bat for or run for is the DP. There are no exceptions to that at all, right? You just can't do this, right? The only place the flex can ever show up in the batting order is in this slot. Can't show up batting for anyone else. Or put differently, can the flex and the DP ever be on offense at the same time? No. Okay. Top of the third inning, number 19 batting for number 10.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm seeing yes. Yeah. Anyone unhappy with this? Okay, thank you. The DP has left the game. The flex is playing both offense and defense. We're playing with 9 again, right? I'm going to notate that. Anyone guess what I'm going to do? Just a new X. And why did I do this? Not only is she out of the game, but she's done for the day, right? Because she's a starter. She's already re-entered once. Okay, good. Okay, which means at the bottom of this third inning, re-enter 10, Blue. Well, I can't do that. She's already re-entered once. She can't re-enter, so she's done for the day. I'm stuck with 9 right now, right? Okay. So, okay, fine. Okay, then how about the next inning? Bottom of the third inning. Blue, number 9 to DP. Talk amongst yourselves. I need to know if I can do this. Okay, I started the game with the DP, didn't I? I can't bring number 10 back in because she's burnt, but I can certainly substitute someone into her spot. So this is legal. Thank you. I can substitute for the DP or the flex, who's not currently in the game, and we move back to playing with 10. So this is perfectly legal. So let's see how we'll notate this. Circle 9. Circle the X, because I'm now playing with both flex and DP, and put number 9 up here.
I think we have
This is probably the trickiest thing that we've done yet, right? We had a lineup with only 9, and then I subbed in for the DP. Laura, one back. So has 19 ever left the game?
No.
So back to Buck's point here, we could do this little trick every inning and use the same flex the entire game. What we would begin to do is burn through DPs, right? Because the DP can only re-enter once before I have to put a sub in for, which I just did. Everyone cool with this?
Yes.
Okay, because I get even better. Top of the fourth inning, re-enter number 6. This wasn't it. This is just a little cleanse your palate sort of thing here. You gonna let me re-enter 6? Okay, I see lots of heads nodding. Thank you. How many times can we re-enter?
Once.
Where do we have to re-enter?
Same slot.
Same slot, right? So I can't take 6 and put them in like the 8th slot. Okay, so that's legal. The way I'm going to notate this is I'm going to circle 2. 2's out. Circle the name of 6 because she's back in the game. What you begin to see here, I don't know if you like this notation system, just work with it today, is that you can always reconstruct what's going on. You know, if this game gets called for a halted game for rain right now, and we come back 3 weeks later with a different umpire crew, you can hand them your lineup, and off they go. They know who's in the game and who isn't. Okay, bottom of the fourth inning, number 9 to second base. Defensive change, number 9 to second base. Talk amongst yourselves, can I do this?
For number 14.
No, my second baseman is number 19, Daniel. Number 9 to second base. So what did I just do here? If 9 plays defense at second base, can my DP play defense?
Yes.
Okay. Who did she play defense for? The flex. So what happens to the flex if the flex doesn't play defense? So thank you. This is legal. The DP is now playing defense for the flex. 19 has finally left the game, haven't they? That's a substitution. Sounds like a defensive position change, but that's actually a substitution. The flex has left the game, and I'm now playing with 9. So let's see how we're going to notate that. Daniel? Right? An X down there. Everyone cool with what we just did here? Wasn't this cool? We dropped from 10 down to 9. The flex is out of the game. I'm playing with 9. My DP is playing both offense and defense. Okay. Top of the 5th inning. Re-enter 19. You gonna allow this? Yeah. Everyone cool with this? She's re-entering. So who does she have to? Where does she have to go if she re-enters? She becomes the flex. No, the fact that I've got an X out here tells me that the DP is substituting, right? But I'm not going to X her out. I'll get to that in a second. Okay, thank you. Flex is returned to the game. We're playing with 10 again. And the way I'm going to notate that is I'm going to circle here. She's now re-entered. Got it? Everyone cool with what I just did here? We just went from 9 back to 10. That's a re-entry for whom? For flex, 19. That is her first re-entry, right? Okay. Yes?
Why do you circle both?
I circle this to show that this is no longer active, right? And I circle this name to remind me that that's a re-entry. Right, so I have some record of that re-entry. Okay, yeah. So John's question is why aren't I putting the innings in for the substitutions? And I really don't care. It's only the courtesy runners because there's a rule that says that you can't be a substitute in the same half inning that you courtesy run. No rules about when I can sub.
But if you want to do it, you can.
Yeah, if you want it, you can. You know, you can also write the color of the sky and where the wind's coming from. You know, and anything else. Okay, here we go. One last chance to try to make your head explode. And if I can't make it, then Fred can do it. Bottom of the 5th inning. Blue, number 9 to first base. Defensive change, number 9 to first base. Okay, I got a no, a debate, and I've got four groups that say yes. So let's work through this one. Thank you. This is perfectly legal. The DP can play defense for anybody on the field, right? So I've sent the DP out on defense to play first base. That means that Gigi Gaglio is still in the game, but when we're playing defense, she's sitting on the bench. But when the number 7 slot comes up to bat, who goes out there and bats? Gigi. So this is a great rule for sending girls to the bathroom, right? You can have the DP go out and play any defensive position, and if it's not the flex that they're playing for, it's just a defensive position change, and it's not a substitution. Has anyone left the game here? No. So a really wily coach can use the DP to spell people on defense. The only time it's a substitution is DP for flex, right? So we would certainly like them to do that. The rule book says that they should, but do you know what the penalty is if they don't?
No.
There is none.
And my second, so then is that something? So if the coach does report it to you, is that something you have to report to the other coach?
You know, I would do it just as in the sake of completeness.
Just so there's no confusion, or there's documents saying. Hey,
Yeah. Think of it as preventive umpiring. The more information I can get out there in advance so I don't have to have a 5-minute conversation with a scorekeeper and another coach in my 40-minute drop-dead game.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just going to announce it. Now playing defense at first base, number 9. Okay. So this is a pretty cool trick, right? If coaches begin to understand what's going on here. Okay, and all I'm going to do to notate it is I'm just going to put the new defensive position for the DP up here, meaning that this girl is still in the game, but she's not playing first base right now. Okay, so now that you have the visiting team's lineup, right? This is the other lineup which you haven't seen yet. So the other coach comes out to you with this lineup in the 6th inning and says, Blue, I want number 66 to be my DP and number 36 to be my flex. So I got no in the back. You guys here in the middle? No. Front? No. No. Okay, everyone's saying no. And the real reason is, right, if you start with 9, you're stuck with 9. The only way that you can ever play with 10 is if your original lineup has 10 on it. You can submit a lineup with 10, and before you leave the plate meeting, you can make a substitution that drops you down to 9, which then preserves your options for going back to 10. Okay, good point. Okay, so here to finish off what I couldn't do is Fred.
Okay, we all sat here in groups. We put up some very simple lineup changes. How long did it take us to make a decision? How long should it take you to make a decision? That quick. We're taking 20, 25 seconds to even think about it, discussing it. On the field, you don't have that long unless you want a 4-hour game. So what we're really saying is you've got to understand the rule, you've got to understand the lineup card, and maintain it properly so you can make those quick decisions. And that's why this is such importance to you, to understand who's going where and why. Now here comes the big ones. You got the lineup card all set up like it is. Top of the 6th inning, you're going to put number 2 to courtesy run for number 4. What's the answer? Right here. What's the answer? No. No. No, because she cannot be, has been in the game and she cannot be a courtesy runner. See how quick we need to make that decision. Top of the 6th, number 20 for number 6.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Regular substitution, correct? Okay, and we're annotating the lineup card as appropriately. Okay. Top of the 6th inning, number 55, Michelle Mikes just arrived. Number 50, and Lou, I want to put in number 55 for 15. Answer right here.
Yes.
No. Answer right here. No. Answer there. No. How many say no? Okay. What happens when you have a late arrival? You add her to the lineup card. If she's added to the lineup card, what can she do? She can substitute. We do not want the girls not to be able to play, so any late arrival gets added to the lineup card and becomes a legal substitute. Here's a rule that we all disagreed on, wasn't it? Just what I just got finished saying earlier, we have to understand that rule. So late arrivals can be added. And just add it to the lineup card and then put her in as a substitute. Okay, yes?
I get what you're saying there. Does she have to be on their roster somewhere?
We're not worried about rosters. We're worried about lineup card. Tournament directors worry about the rosters. Okay? Here we go. Top of the 7th, no outs. Hicks, number 21. Singles. Ivanov. Number 3, sacrifice Hicks to second base. Next batter, Ben Gay, number 7, doubles in Hicks. What do you do as the umpire? Answer. Nothing. Answer. Nothing. Okay, what do we have here? Illegal batter. What do we have on Hicks? Or what is the whole scenario as far as an umpire? What are you going to do? You're saying we're not going to allow it, right? You do nothing. Now, why did we do nothing? What is it?
An appeal.
An appeal play. So unless the other team appeals it, we just stay where we're at. Okay. Here we go again. Hicks singles. Ivanov sacrifices. The next batter, Bengay 7 doubles and Hicks. Chang, number 18, is hit by a pitch. Now what do you do? Okay. Coach says, hey, we skipped number 4. Now what do you do?
You're right, Coach.
Explain it.
Answer.
You're right, Coach. We did skip number 4. However, by rule, the pitch was thrown, the girl was hit by the pitch. We go on.
Okay. When a pitch is thrown, legal or illegal, what happens? We're at the batting order. Correct? We all understand. Top of the 7th, same situation. Hicks singles, Ivanov sacrifice, Hicks is second base. The next batter, Bengay, doubles in Hicks. And the coach comes out and says, they skipped number 4. What do you do? Quick decision. What do we do? Okay, who has an answer? Group, who has an answer? No group answers yet. We're having a 6-hour game, aren't we? Okay, we got an answer?
Number 4 is out. That is in order. Then Gay comes back to the plate, and all the runs go back to where they were.
Okay. The answer was number 4 is out. Next batter is Bengay, and runners return to the base. Return to the last base. Everyone agree with that? Yes, sir.
Is there something today in the rule change that said that no problem batter could not come back?
No, what it said was that he's out, and the next batter in the lineup becomes the right batter. That's what the rule changed. Okay, so number 4 is out. Return Hicks to second base, and Bengay becomes the batter. That's what was said at the rule change this morning.